Oh, can you guys hear me? I could not even get into my own live. Can you guys hear me? Wait, what is that? Did you guys hear that commercial? Okay, sorry about that. Did you guys hear that commercial? What's going on here? Okay, I don't know what's that about. Anyhow, woo, hello everyone. How's everyone doing tonight? I am flustered. I just had some trouble logging on and I'm gonna turn on my studio light. And I am not 100% prepared, but we're going to get this done. And let me tell you guys, I only have one machine, so it's going to slow me down. And we have two designs. So, Melco, I'm upset with Melco right now because something's going on with one of my machines, and it just happened to my other machine. I had to take the whole cover off and go into the motherboard and do all this stuff. So I have to do the same thing for my other machine. So something is going on with Melco. They're like updating their software. I don't even know, but I hope everyone is doing well tonight. I am going to start off by heat pressing this shirt. So I didn't want to be on too long tonight because um I still got to cook dinner, and then my husband was like, I should have cooked dinner, but it's a meal that he doesn't know how to prepare. So we're going to try to get it done. Hello everyone coming in. I'll say hi in a minute. But we're doing next week is teacher appreciation week. So we're doing these shirts. And what I want to do is go ahead and get started, and then I will say hello to everybody. There are two more colors that I need to press. I'm sorry, two more colors that I need to add to my thread selection on my Melco. So, oh my God, you guys, it's been a busy day. So I have a new heat press. This is the X Tool heat press they sent to me, and it works so good. I don't like the noise, but I never had a good heat press. So let me see. I'm gonna take a breath and I'm gonna relax because right now I'm up here and I need to bring it down to here. Hello. Let me see. I already see Gail. I see Belinda, Donzel. Hello, you guys. Mickey Sensation. Hey, girl. Coretta, Felicia, or Felicia. I'm not sure if I said that right. Hi. Who am I? Eva Marie T. Bradley. Hey, girl. Lakeisha, Robin. Oh, I'm so happy you guys joined me. Coretta. I was trying to put up reminders on like YouTube and stuff. And Gail, if I didn't say, I think I said you already. Okay. So it's been a long day, and I'm gonna just be honest, I'm not 100% prepared. Meaning that I did not, I'm sorry if this is shaky too. Let me try to I'm gonna try to tighten that light a little bit later so that it won't. shake the tripod because I watched back my other live. It was a little shaky and I don't like all that. I get nauseous. So I don't know how you guys are, but I don't want to feel nauseous. And I haven't gotten everything I needed to get in order to live stream. But anyhow, I was saying that I'm not 100% prepared because I did not test this design. I literally just digitized it real quick. Time just like slips away when you're trying to do stuff and get prepared for stuff. So my apologies if like something goes wrong and then to top it off, I only have one machine. So we may be working through some things. I don't know if we're gonna get to finish. I'm just telling y'all right now. I don't know. All right. So anyhow, how's everyone doing tonight? Happy Thursday. Tomorrow is Friday. Let me see. This shirt is a size small, and this teacher, she's very petite. She actually needed like an extra small, but this is all that I had in stock. So she doesn't have like a big bust. I don't need the design sitting low. I kind of want it to sit a little higher. Very petite lady. So I'm just hooping right now. And we're gonna get this on the machine and stitching and then we can chat. Now this design takes about a good because I'm rolling on carpet, my camera shakes and I'm so sorry, you guys. I'm so sorry. But as soon as we get this stitching, we can chat. I like to have chatty time. I'm just going to, where's my scissors? I'm just going to put these last two thread colors on and then we can get this to stitching and we can chat. I'm going to take off this orange. This was a neon orange that I used in the design. It's really pretty, but I feel like the coverage, like it was a little light on the coverage. Like if I use a different color, um, it would look different. So, but it's still a nice color nonetheless. So this design that we're stitching is a teacher appreciation design. It's a, let's just say it's an inspired design off of Etsy. I seen one of the designs on there and I thought it was really cute. So I kind of mimicked it, but you know me, I did change it a little bit. I'm not trying to have nobody emailing me or saying you stole my design. So, I switched it up a little bit. What color am I going to take off? I think I'm going to take off cone number 8. And this should be stitching. But I need to show you guys the little gifts that I'm going to put like in the teacher's gift basket. And by the way, I could not find any baskets. I went to the store yesterday. Number 8. Where is number 8? Oh, here it is. Yeah, I couldn't find any baskets. So I think when I pack it up, I'm not sure how I'm gonna present it, like how I'm gonna show you guys, because I want you guys to see the final product. So before I do anything else, I'm gonna check everything to make sure you guys can still hear me, see me, and everything. So I have one of these little pouches. This is my daughter pouch, and I keep like all my essentials in here, and it has been a game changer. Um, all the tweezers, just everything in here. And because I am the embroiderer that's constantly searching for something. All right, I'm gonna push y'all a little bit. Don't get sick. I'm just easing it along this carpet. Um, I need to put those two colors into the machine that I just added to the thread cone, and then I'll be done with this. Okay. Let me see. So that's what I'm doing right now. If I had it my way, everything would have been loaded, but I ran out of time. My girls are trying to hang out because they just got home from school. So, all right. Cone number 4, the color is 1575. Oh, I took the orange off and I needed the orange. Anyhow, I can always put it back. 1575. Oh, I didn't need the neon orange, so never mind. 1575. Why isn't that color coming up? 1575. Madeira Poly Neon. There it is. And I put on cone number 8, 1741. 1741. You guys can feel free to chat amongst yourself. I'm almost done with this. Why don't you guys just put in there where you guys are calling from? Do we have any international people? Any international people? This right here. All right, I just need one more thing, which is the color for her name. Um, their school colors are orange and yellow. So I'm gonna grab my orange thread. I don't know if I should do her name orange or not. I need the cream. I need the black. I'm trying to figure out like what color I don't need. And I don't need this cone, which is this blue color. You guys see me? Almost done. Thank you guys for bearing in there with me. It has been a very much so struggle day. And if you guys heard that noise in the background, I have a DTF printer. It's called a apparel printer, and it self cleans. So like randomly every hour or something, it will like run the, I guess, the ink. It'll run the ink through the line. It's a self cleaning DTF printer. It's crazy. So all the problems that people used to have with DTF, I don't have that. I won't have that problem. All right, number 9. One more thing. One more thing. 1765. I'm just trying to make it to where there's no mistakes, especially on thread color. I think we're done, guys. I'm gonna put this on the machine and I'm gonna trace it. I'm gonna show you guys in the design in a minute, okay? And my apologies for not being 100% ready. I was trying. Let me gently slide this. All right, so let's do a trace. I'm just gonna trim these long threads because you guys know I just put all those colors on, so the threads are gonna get caught. Ooh, and I'm gonna put a piece of salvia on top. So I'm grabbing the salvia. Oh, this was the worst cut ever, but it's okay. It is okay. Now I'm grabbing my double-sided sticky tape. Can you guys hear me when I move around the room? Because I can position to the camera to where I can put on my microphone. I don't have on a mic right now. So I used 3-ounce cutaway stabilizer, the soft kind that I always use, and now I just put a topper over it. All of my colors are seemingly right. And I think we are good to go. And this is how the design looks. So this is for Mrs. Vega. And I have it at 1,000 stitches per minute. And it's going to take 27 minutes. Okay. Excuse that mess over there. You guys did not. All right. Okay. I'm just going to the other side of the room so that. Uh oh. Uh oh. Now, I don't know. Like I said, I didn't test stitch anything. So these are just basic fill stitches though. Um, it could very well be the cone because I'm using like this design has like 10 colors. So I'm using 10 different cones and I'm not sure how every single cone is stitching at the moment, you know? I like to go back a decent amount of stitches so that it covers. All right. I'm high. I might have a sweat mustache. So let me catch up. Oh, my heat press is about to go off. Let me heat press something real quick. I need to so this is the second part of the project, which I got this off of Amazon. It's gonna be a banner and it's gonna have applique and it's gonna say her name, Miss Vega. Oh, this applique is gangrel print. It's another design that I did not test stitch. But we're okay. I have confidence in my digitizing. So this is really good for teachers. Oh, I didn't link it or anything. So I'll have to put it on my Amazon link. Heat and bind light. I couldn't tell the front from the back. The pencil's looking good so far, but I'm not gonna take you guys over there. You might get nauseous and all this movement. Until I get another camera set up. I have two phones, but unless I get StreamYard, I think Merlinda told me that she has a coupon or like the affiliate link. So I probably just go ahead and bite the bullet and get StreamYard so I can use different cameras. My blush is so blushing right now. It's a little heavy. I heard something. So my thread broke. I'm just gonna turn you guys so I can fix it. But my machine was still going. So, oh, this is so pretty. And then with the yellow shirt, it's gonna be a V in applique. So hey guys, I promise you I'm gonna chat in a minute. Can you see me? Yep. So like I said, I didn't test stitch anything. So this was my bad. This was a last minute design. It was so cute though. I had something else planned, something that was extremely simple. But I'm like, these teachers, it's been a rough year. Wait a minute. Hole number 13. Where is that thread at? Wait, no. What color? Oh, this color looks different on the shirt because it's a yellow shirt. So right now it's stitching satin stitches, and there are actually, is this satin? No, it's not. So because this kept stitching, I have to go back quite a few stitches. We don't want any gaps. All right. All right, let me go back quite a bit. Let me entertain you guys. Okay, I don't know where to go. Okay, everyone's saying hi. Hi, you guys. Let me see. Thank you guys for hanging in there. Thank you, Donzel. My dress. I get typically my dresses from like Marshalls or TJ Maxx or something like that. I really like dresses in case you guys haven't noticed. Thank you, Gail. Gail says I look pretty. Aw, even with my sweat mustache. I want to text one of my daughters to turn up the air. Let me do that right now because I am dying. Oh, I don't. It's my daughter's iPad. So my iPad, her number's on here. So let me text my husband. He's sick of me, y'all. You guys seen those memes when it's like going to bother my husband? Hello from Spain. I'm so glad you're here. Gail, the girls are good. So whenever I have any type of live or anything, they get their iPad and we typically will pick up dinner. Um, but I had took out, that big thing of salmon from Costco. We have one of those. I took it out. I don't like anything that will get fishy or has the potential to get fishy. So because I took it out of the freezer and I defrosted it, I'm not gonna put it back in there or anything like that. So we have to cook it, or I'm gonna like taste like fish, if you guys know what I mean. Hi Tracy, thank you for being here. Thank you, Donnell. He says it's a part of the live. Minky, doing taxes, quarterly taxes. We already I don't know what state you're in, but ours were due on I think April 20th for Texas. Yeah, the quarter ones for the first quarter. Real time embroidery, yes. And I my machine, it better not give me any more trouble or thread breaks or anything like that. Now, honestly, I digitized to a point to where there shouldn't be thread breaks. I just actually think it may be dealing with the cones because this design has like 10 or so colors and I'm using cones that I don't specifically use. I know that you guys have like your favorite cones that you use with your machine, or at least you should. I have favorite cones and I use some cones that may be questionable. Shantae, hey girl. Shantae is awesome. She is from Stitching Hearts Embroidery. I am in her community and she's doing, I don't know if you want me to tell everybody, but I'm gonna tell them. She's doing like one-on-ones and she does stuff that I don't do, which is in the hoop. And I always want to be somewhere where I can learn something, like teach me something. So I'm looking for different communities to join too, so that I can learn more. This is all about learning and improving your skill. So Shantae does in the hoop stuff. This is not I can do like a basic wallet design or something, but I want to up my game. And there's this pencil pouch that I have been dying to make my daughter. And I'm gonna take her one-on-one session so she can teach me how to set that up. Hello, Michigan. Merlinda went live today. I hopped on for a minute, but you guys know that we have a mentorship program for embroidery. I think it's a really good program because there's so many ways to go in embroidery. You don't only have to stitch things. I mean, I see embroidery companies, they're doing the live in-person events. You can be a digitizer, or you can be a production. You strictly produce for corporate, or you strictly produce sports things. So we just kind of help beginners that are just getting started. Hold on. I thought my apple, it's an apple, it's a teacher appreciation shirt. I thought it was stitching orange instead of red. I was about to lose it. Anyways, in our mentorship, we help embroiderers who are ready to take their hobby to a full blown business. So that's pretty much what we're doing. So there's a lot of avenues for embroidery. You guys always hear me say, if I wasn't doing this, then I would purely digitize because you don't really know what type of embroidery that you want to do until you actually get in there and start doing it. You guys know I went viral for the keepsake stuff, and I was like, I'm gonna do keepsakes. All these people are here for that. I hated doing keepsakes, like I hated it, and I just feel like you should never embroider stuff that you don't like embroidering. I feel like you should have a genuine joy for what you're producing. Like you should love your work that you're putting out there. So I like to digitize and I like to play with designs. It makes me really happy. Like my husband, he wants me to focus more so on the mentorship. And I'm not saying that I'm not focused, but he just wants that to be, tunnel vision. And I'm like, I thrive off of creativity. So that's not going to be possible. I'm going to be miserable and I'm going to be unhappy. I like the relationships that we're forming, but I need creativity. What brand printer do I have? I think you're talking about the X tool. Let me turn. So I love this printer. I just haven't mastered it yet. So we're redoing my studio. And I know that I said I was gonna move downstairs to the bigger room, but I actually really love this room. It's a bigger room, but I don't know, like I love my space. So I made room for it. I took down the shelf. The shelf was full of t-shirts and sequins. That's in a black bag right now. And I'm gonna actually put all the sequin fabrics like in these cabinets. I have a whole bunch of cabinets in the studio. I have cabinet space. Okay, good. It's almost done. So this is the printer. This printer self cleans. I can literally be in my daughter's room, and my daughter, even last night, she was like, "Mom, your printer's going off." I'm like, "No, baby, it's cleaning itself." So you don't have to worry about the white ink clogging up. You guys look at this. Remember when I text my husband to turn on the air? It's picked up my whole conversation. Anyways, let me go through this feed. Thank you, Juan Hernandez. 6317. She says, I love your channel. And it's in English, but I switch it to Spanish. Thank you for watching, hon. So, hey, Pretty123 is asking, how many pieces of no show cutaway would you recommend? I'm not the biggest fan of using no show mesh as my full stabilizer. With my machine, with this Melco, the pressure is pretty hard. It has the activate to where it will adjust. But whenever I use no show mesh, I get a lot of thread breaks. Not needle breaks, they're just plain old thread breaks. And I remember Angela Jasmina mentioning something like that too a long time ago in one of her videos. She was doing some baby stuff. And when she tried to use the no show mesh, she got a lot of thread breaks. So with this machine, I really don't use no show mesh alone. Now I'll use a piece of tearaway and then I'll put the no show mesh on top. The machine is okay doing that, but it's still a little iffy. So in reality, you have to do what's best for your machine. Um, I don't like a lot of thread breaks, so I don't really chance it with the no show mesh. And I don't do baby stuff either. I know you guys use it for a lot of baby stuff, a lot of t-shirts. With my t-shirts, I will use And this is sometimes, it's not that often. I will use 2 pieces of no show mesh and 1 piece of tearaway. That's my extent. But I'm not the biggest fan of no show mesh. I love it, like how it feels like underneath, but my machine doesn't like it. So yeah. Hi, Tiffany. Hi, Naturally Me 2272. You're in the right place if you want to learn. My name, beautiful design. Ah, are you Miss Vega too? Uh-oh. Oh, Naturally Mellow. Yeah. So this isn't there the X Tools newest heat press, the one that has like 3 different like bottom parts, platings or something. It's not that one. It's the older model, but it works really good, like really good. And then I'm not in a position in my shoulders. You guys know I see a chiropractor, and then I have scoliosis too. That'll cause like pain and stuff. So I can't pull it down. So any heat press that I get is auto like rise. I'm not pulling nothing down. So it's really good though. Thank you. Umala. Mm. Yeah, thank you, honey. She says she loves my creativity. I can't even say the username. Hello, Trixie. I'm so behind in my taxes. Yeah, so did I tell you guys when I was, oh my God, it's almost done. It's almost done. I told you guys. Um, so before my husband kind of started helping me with my business, everything just was all out of sorts. I'm not gonna lie. Especially my business taxes. um I didn't know a lot, and I just wasn't, it wasn't even that I wasn't doing it right, I wasn't doing it. So you guys remember the last live, I said there was a tax assessor knocking on my door, knock knock knock. Hey, did you know that you haven't paid your taxes for like a year and a half, and we basically have the right to like levy your bank account or like put a hold on your bank account, take all your money. Basically, what she said to me. So that weekend, because she told me this, and it needs to be a whole story time, but I'm a little embarrassed to talk about it. But and this was a couple years ago, you guys. And she basically gave me until, like, let's say she came on a Friday. We almost did not answer the door, but we have my husband answer the door, and he was like yelling my name. I was upstairs in the studio. I came downstairs, and he was like, "This lady's here about your taxes." I was like, so you know me, I try to play like, I don't know, like a damsel in distress. So I'm like, "Oh, hey, how you doing?" She's just telling me what I hadn't did, and I'm acting like confused, but I know what I did. I'm just like, "Yeah, I just been having so much trouble figuring out how to navigate the controller departments, the tax section. I just really don't know what to do. Do you think like is there some kind of tutorial that can teach me? I'm doing whatever I can because my husband's breathing down on me. He's a little bit taller. I could hear him breathing and having a cow. And I'm just trying to like finagle my way out of it. So she basically gave us to the weekend to get everything figured out. So we went on Chat GPT, we went online, we did everything that we needed to do to figure out how to get caught up on my taxes. And then the banger is that for every quarter that you're late here in Texas, it's a $50 fee. So let's just say that my state taxes were only like $10. Like I would have to pay $60. And then I was so behind, I just ended up paying unnecessary money and a lot of unnecessary money. So yeah, that's my tax story. One day I'll talk about it publicly. Let's just keep it right here for now because I'm so embarrassed about it. But again, it's kind of hard to use the excuse like, oh, I don't know. But it's like as a business owner, you really need to educate yourself. So, and I'm not trying to preach because, like I said, a tax assessor knocked on my door. So I'm not above nobody. So yes, yes. Get those taxes done, please. Because you don't want to be like me. Hey, Angel B. um, all right. Okay, this is Shantae's talking. Sis, so quickly, should someone start with a single needle? I completely 100% recommend starting with a single needle. I'm gonna turn you guys so that I can fix this, whatever it was. Oh, it's just a minor thread break. Yeah, I completely, let me at least arch, turn my back so you guys can hear me. The reason why I recommend starting with a single needle is because sometimes you think you want to do embroidery. Sometimes you see us creating these beautiful designs. And then when you get it, you realize that doing embroidery is harder than it looks. Now, I might make it look easy. And then a lot of time on my reels, that's my intent to make it look easy and flawless and all the things, but it is not. It takes some knowledge, it takes time, and takes a lot of patience to get really good at doing embroidery. I mean, the most minor thing can mess you up or mess up your design. So I recommend a single needle because you need to find out if you really love embroidery, if you really like doing it. And that single needle will let you know. If you can survive a single needle, then more than likely you will love doing embroidery. But you need to make it through those beginning stages, those learning and growing pains. That's why I always recommend starting with a single needle. Because if you just jump right into embroidery with, for example, a Melco, if you get the brand new Melco Summit, it's like $17,000. You just spent $17,000 on something that you don't know if you really like. No, no, you need to get a single needle. So that's why I recommend a single needle. And a single needle will teach you the basics. It'll teach you everything you need to know. I don't know why I can't get this thread in. Hold on, guys. Where I had that thread break on the pencil, like the pencil tip, I can completely see it. So you guys probably won't be able to see it, but I can totally see it. Okay, I finally got thread in. So let me not make that mistake again. I'm gonna go back a few stitches. The last thing that's due to stitch in this is her name, and we're done with this one. So this wasn't actually, it wasn't too bad. We're not gonna be on here, for hours and hours. I hate when I get a thread break because I can always tell where it's at in the design. I hate that for me. All right. Let's try to get caught up. Hulu from South Africa. Hulu. I hope I'm saying it right. What is the impact of digitizing on the quality of the logo? Ooh, digitizing is everything. If it's not digitized right, it's not going to stitch right, therefore not looking right, resulting in an unhappy customer. So digitizing is everything. Kate with Hill. She's asking about the decision to get the apparel printer. Um, so X Tool, they contacted me. So this is a promotional printer. So in exchange for the printer, I'm making content about it. And I was very excited about this collaboration because my husband and I were actually looking at getting an apparel printer about a year and a half ago. It was about $15,000, but it was always the problem of the ink. Um, Messing up the flow of the ink if you do not continually use it. The most you can go is about 2 or 3 days without using a printer like this, or else everything's going to clog up. So we didn't get it because of that, because we like to go on vacation in the summer. I just know people can have a lot of problems with the ink drying up because you're not using it every day. When this company reached out to me and I started reading upon the machine, I was like, it does like self cleaning, self maintenance, like every, I don't know, hour or so you can hear the machine. It just runs the ink, it circulates everything. I don't know the technicality or how it does it, but everything circulates to keep you printing so that you won't get clogged. So you leave the printer plugged, it's on, but it's not running right now. So when you have to leave it on so that the ink can circulate so that you won't get clogs, I think that is genius. I didn't even know that existed, to be honest. So I do have a link. I should have linked it, but I didn't. If you're thinking about getting it, it's just to be able to circulate the ink and you can go on vacation and not have to be worried. And then I also, this right here, it is, what is it called? I have a baker oven that deals with the powder, and you guys know the powder has a lot of chemicals. So everything, all the chemicals are contained in this little box right here. So I'm going to get a signal, and then I'm going to open this up, and then I'm going to have to wash the filters. Okay, like it's just mind blowing technology to me. So I am here. I started looking more into X Tool. I heard people talk about it, but just like the technology and the lasers and the 3D printers and everything that they have, I'm just like, oh my God. So I'm gonna try to keep a really good relationship with them because I want one of those metal engravers. I want like one of those 3D printers and they make all that. So yeah. So it was a promotional item for being a YouTuber. And I was kind of surprised. I haven't been on YouTube that long and I do not have a very large audience. What would you recommend? Would you recommend ordering material online? Yeah, you can order fabric offline. I don't think it's a big deal. Just get a small yardage. Uh, Minky Sensation. I think your real name is Lisa. I think. We manually do our taxes, but I think after this year we are going to get a CPA because with the introduction of embroidery mastery to where we actually have a business and we're earning money, it needs to be better monitored. Now, my husband has some knowledge of taxes and all that. You know, it's a little bit beyond the basics. However, he's not like a CPA or nothing or anything like that. So we're gonna actually have to get someone to be in charge of our taxes so that we don't get in trouble or we don't end up having to pay more money than needed. I am outside of Houston. I'm in Katy, Texas. It's about 45 minutes to, excuse me, an hour outside of Houston. You guys look at my mug rug. It's a little paper towel. I need to make an embroidered mug rug. Trixie, I love watching Angel B too. Yeah, Angel's pretty awesome. Probably one of the nicest people you'll meet. Hello, Miss Miranda. Somebody said it's a fume extractor. Thank you. I'm an X tool educator. Oh, hey, educate us, because I don't know about my delivery. But after learning about the company, I am highly impressed. I'm one of those people to where I'm always like, but I'm highly impressed. So anyhow, I made it through that. The design has like another minute or less. We need to uh, we need, is it done? Almost. So we need to get, seriously. Oh my God. So right now it's stitching the name. So I used a BX font. So I have noticed that sometimes with texts, especially text that I buy, when it goes to stitch like those first few stitches, like the thread doesn't catch. Have you guys noticed that? Or whenever I would have something digitized, like those first few threads, it wouldn't catch. I don't know. It could just be me and my machine. This looks really, really cute, you guys. I can't wait to show you. You have got to be kidding me. What's going on with this E? Oh, am I? Let me check my bobbin. No, I still have a little bit of bobbin, but while I'm looking at it, it's very low, so I need to change it. Something strange is going on with this E. It could be my fault. I did resize it, but I was well within like the resizing perimeter. Okay, try it again, and I'm gonna stand right here. All right, this is gonna be so cute. So I'm gonna use tearaway. I need to find it. All right, here's my tearaway. Can you guys see me? All right. Oh my goodness, look at this. Now I don't know why when I see people put these backing holders on, they just put it on without any issues. I have to use all my little might, all of it. All right. Oh, I'm gonna have to change the brackets to a different size. Uh, Okay, this is the most important part. Making sure it's not freaking. It's done. Woo-hoo. Just a little loose part right here. All right. We are good. We are good. We are good. We're okay on time. I should be a little further along. Perfect. So this is the applique piece. It's going to be a V applique, and then it's going to say Miss Vega. Now, the school colors are orange and yellow. These aren't typically colors that I favor or like that much. So I think I'm just going to have the yellow and then the orange through it just so she can hang it in our classroom. So let's go to the machine. So close your eyes. I don't want to make anyone nauseous. Okay. Let me just make sure this finished. Oh, this looks so good. It's so cute. Ah, I can scream. This was Etsy inspired though, but I changed the stems or the leaves. And I may change the pencil a little bit and change a few more elements and then list it because this is so cute. So yeah, I'm not the one that does stuff and claim it as my own, especially if I was inspired by somebody. Okay. I will keep it real. I don't know where. Oh, let me see. I need to change the brackets on my Melco, and oh, here it is. All right. So this right here is I'm not a fan of doing this. If I had my other machine working, I could have already been prepped and have that one on smaller ones. So I told you guys that I still need to buy an actual basket for the items to go in. So I think for tonight we're just gonna put it in a bag and put like tissue paper on it. But I'm gonna show you guys all of the cute little things that I got to pack it with. So I wasn't intending on spending the amount of money that I did, but you guys have to respect and take care of teachers because I used to be one and I did not feel appreciated whatsoever. And I never want teachers to feel like that because they don't stay in the profession. Like we need teachers. So they should have better pay. Every single parent should respect them and buy them gifts because these are the people that are with our children every single day. They are pouring into our children. So all of my kids teachers, they know like I'm going to be involved and I'm going to do stuff and I'm going to donate and I'm going to help. So they tend to pour into my kids. My kids, they love their teachers. Their teachers are extra nice to them. I mean, they're taken care of. So I don't have to worry about they communicate well with me because you have to show the teacher that you are that mom. So, oh, I brought you guys back over here and I need to hoop the design. Here, you guys can watch from across the room. And you guys, I started this bling on my the X tool is cleaning right now or moving the ink. I started this bling and this stuff is lifting. It's lifting. So I had already spent like, I don't know, maybe $100 or $75 on ordering this stuff, but I think I'm just gonna pull it up and not do it. It's so wasteful though. I don't know, but it's like lifting. It's not staying. So anyhow, let's get on. Let's get back to this. Uh-oh. I'm a little worried about this wood. Oh, I can take it out. Ooh, you guys, you can take the wood out. Okay, you can see me. I'm gonna pull up the design. I am going to change the hoop size. I'm using a 7.25 mighty hoop. And let me see. All right, do you guys think that I should do a yellow satin border or white? Let me see. What do you guys think, yellow or white? Satin border. I don't know, I'm kind of stuck. And I don't even know if I have the right white. So this right here is an off-white. So this would be what's the color? 1804. And right now I have Madeira 1801. So let me grab a 1804. And let me grab a matching yellow. Okay. I don't know, you guys. I don't know. Let me see what y'all said. Yellow, white, yellow, white. It's split. Oh. So I grabbed two yellows. This is a more deeper yellow, and this is more like a lighter yellow. Let me show you guys. I think I'm gonna go with the lighter yellow. Yeah, I think I'm gonna use the light yellow, and then the orange will be her name. So let me get this on the machine. My thread is, I'm gonna cut some of this thread off. All right. We're gonna start wrapping this up. I don't want to have y'all here all night. My apologies. Okay, let me change the color so I can see how it looks in the software. So 1623. All right, I'm gonna add my applique stops. And then it's gonna be yellow. All right, I think we're good to go, guys. It's just yellow and orange, they're school colors. Oh, I'm not using the white, so I don't need to worry about it actually. We're using the yellow. All right, this is the last little part. Let me make sure this is hanging. It's gonna hang like this. And so just make sure it's directional, facing the right direction. I do have extra ones if I mess up. Trace. All right, it feels a little off centered to me, but it's not, I guess, because I centered it in the software. I don't know if you guys can see that, but anyhow, oh well if it is. So if you're picky like me, I just did this shirt. I'll show you guys in a minute. And the gingham print, you know how it has the lines. It wasn't like lined up perfectly, so it's bugging me. So I'm gonna try to line this up good. I need my little chopstick. All right, I just need to cut the applique, and this will finish stitching out. So we are doing good. Can you guys see me? Yep. So this right here was one of those true. Is this a true type font? I think it was a true type font. Like Britannica or something like that. And then I just added applique. Almost done. It looks off center just because this V is a regular shape. It's like an irregular shape. Let me show you guys. This is cute. Isn't that pretty? Now this, what material is this? This is canvas, like a canvas material. I'm not gonna do a solvy or anything. All right, let's get this shirt cleaned up. See how my little pouch is right here, and I just can grab from the pouch. Game changer. There's still a little bit of solving stuck in some areas. Turn on my heat press. I wanted it for her petite body. I wanted it a little bit higher. This lady is very petite, so it needs to be pushed up a little bit, but she'll like it. All right, this is what we worked on. Oh my God, you guys, I forgot to tell you. So the school community. Today is the last day to get in at the price of 49.99 or whatever the price is. I think it's 49.99 or it's just $49. Tomorrow it's going up by $10. I'm restructuring the school community a bit. We're moving away from beginner embroidery. We're focusing on running our businesses. And I know everybody in there does not want to have a business. But we're just taking it up a level. And with the community, what I have started doing, because some people are just there for the designs, and I get it, like it's all good. Um, with the community, instead of buying my designs average about $10 per design. Instead of buying them individually, like yesterday, somebody spent $175 on my designs. $175. And I was like, oh my God, telling my husband, he's like, why don't they just join the community and get 5 free every month? And I'm like, I don't know. But yay, go me. But yeah, in the community, what I'm doing now is you'll get at least 5 designs a month. Um, and you're not paying for them. So the designs are centered around what's trending. So the Apple design, that'll be up probably tomorrow, along with this design right here. Um, so that'll be 2 designs, and then the other 3 will be geared towards whatever holiday or event is coming up, like Father's Day. So I'll probably make 2 Father's Day designs, and I'll leave room for 1 more design. So you are getting my designs, which is good because I like to digitize anyways. But this is the Stitch and Learn tutorial. Every week I do a Stitch and Learn, so I'm teaching you a skill. In this week's tutorial, I learned something new myself, so I share that with the community. And this says enough. In this tutorial, I did go over the meaning of enough, and it's not, I'm going to add to this design. I'm probably going to put UR, like very small satin stitch letters. So it could be like you are enough. So it's not like enough, like I'm fed up enough, because that's how this started with my daughter this morning. You guys know I do a lot, especially with the introduction of the community. I'm sorry, not the community, but the mentorship. And I forgot to get some milk yesterday at the grocery store. But at the grocery store, I was focusing on buying all of these teacher designs or these teacher gifts. Let me hit start for the last part of this design. At the store, I was so focused on getting the teacher stuff. I had therapy yesterday, not therapy. I had the chiropractor yesterday morning, so I got adjusted, and I was just doing all the things yesterday. And then I had to come back and have a business clarity call with someone who was interested in the program. Just juggling way too much. Forgot to get milk. How about my 6-year-old had a whole tantrum this morning over some milk? And I was like, little girl, like we are doing this for you, like for you to have a better life. Everything that we do, like that's our driving towards, like our children. We need to leave our children with something. We need to give them a chance instead of having to start from zero, like me and my husband did. We basically started all over from scratch to have this business. So it's like, little girl, I forgot to get milk. Eat a bagel, eat some eggs. It's not the end of the world. Like I was like, show some grace. Mommy is tired. And I had a whole little rant about that with her. She started crying and stuff, but I was like, you need to understand, like, I am doing my best. So I made this enough. And it's like, you are enough. You're enough as a mother. You're enough as a wife. You're enough as a business owner. Like, that's it. You're enough. Like, you don't need to be doing the most, like, sometimes how I do. So I'm gonna add to it, but I really love the color choices. I really love how it turned out. That's is a tutorial which will go up tomorrow in the community. I knew I heard something. That's why I turned my head. It's like your ears become sensitive to your machines. So let me check these comments before I get this going. I'm gonna try to wrap this up. I know, okay. Did you just pick the topper? Yes, I picked out the topper. Beautiful design and stitch out. Thank you. I love it. Teacher is gonna love it. Looks good. The community is linked, but today is the last day at the price that it's at. It's gonna go up. Shantae, I'll be looking out for it. Yeah, I'm gonna put it up. Okay. Okay, let's these are those BX stitches or whatever, this BX font. And it literally, I don't know what's going on. I feel like my satin stitches, when I digitize them, I don't get any thread breaks. But you know what? I think I know why the thread is doing that, because they get really, really thin in this area right here. Thank you guys for being here and for hanging in here with me. This was only supposed to be an hour, and we're going to go into an hour and a half. So I'm not trying to take up everybody's whole night. So we will be wrapping up in a bit. Oh my God. Come on, Tanish. I don't know why I've been having so much trouble threading this needle. Is my eyes? Is it my eyes? What is it? Now I'm going to take this back to some stitches. All right. I'm going to just stay right here while it stitches the skinny part. All right, I think we're good. So cute. Oh, so cute. All right, so how are we going to do this? Let me make some space. All right. So everything is yellow and orange because that's the school color. So we got a little prebiotic soda. We have some Pirates Booty. The teachers love these. Kleenex, Reese's Pieces, wet wipes. These are all things that teachers should have on deck. Tylenol, because y'all kids get on teacher nerves. Okay. Hand sanitizer, hand lotion for the desk. Let me see if that's all. Yeah, I think that's it. All right. So, and I got these really cute, like jeweled mugs. Is this considered a mug? I want to say you can do hot and cold in here, but it's so cute. It's hand painted. Oh, visionary creations. Yeah. Some of the people in there are hobbyists. They're not looking to start a business. So I totally get it. It's going up $10. Mickey sensation. Okay. I'm not the best folder. Where is my shirt folder? I don't know. Ugh, I can't fold that well. I heard something on my screen. All right, let me look for the gift bag. Oh my god, you guys! I don't even know. I don't even know where my bags are because I started cleaning my studio. Actually, they may be in the closet. My closet is right over here. All right, see, I have these bags right here, but I really wanted like a nice basket, and then I can use that clear wrap and then put a bow around it. I think that'll look so. The presentation is just so much better. So I don't think I'm gonna pack it up in this video, but what I will do is like add pictures because this is just not giving what I wanted to give for a teacher gift. And I even bought like some little tissue and stuff to decorate it with. So I'm not gonna bag it up, but I will put up a picture. Let me grab this design. It's so cute. I just scratched my face and I have on makeup. So let me grab a baby wipe before I start touching this uh, white banner. There has been occasions where I've like touched my face and had on makeup and gotten it all over the garment. So, or even like eating something. I need to lint brush this. I don't even know where my lint roller is at, to be honest. Ah, somebody just joined the community. Thank you guys. Thank you guys so much. I appreciate it. And thank you guys for being here. I really, really appreciate it. And I kind of like going live I'm not gonna lie. I always get like the jitters, though, still. So I don't know about all that, but actually, I like it here. So I use that tear away. So I'm just tearing away the tear away. And then I am going to burn all of these jump, or what are these? They're not jumps. They're just, whenever you use a BX font, they're the trims. I did not have time to digitize my own because when I digitize my own like text, they will stitch continual without stopping. Anyways, where's my lighter? Hope I don't set this thing on fire. Just keep it moving. Oh, my heat press is about to go off. All right, that's all I'm okay. Wait, a little bit. All right, let's go press this and then put the ribbon on it and the wooden rod back on it, and then we are done. I'm not gonna bag it. I'll just show you guys a picture because that bag, no. Let me increase the timer. We'll do 20 seconds. So I have had a great time tonight, you guys. I'll probably do the next live in about 2 or 3 weeks again. I think the schedule will be like once a month. So I think once a month is okay. I really can't commit to, weekly or even bi-weekly. Oh, that's so cute. All right, let's put this back in. I have to link these in my Amazon store, but they're right on Amazon. And actually, I see actually got the idea. I see a lot of people doing these for babies, like their coming home outfit or like a crib banner or whatnot. So I'm gonna add some ribbon because that's what they do for the babies. They're not a baby, but I do think it's a cute little touch. So let me turn you guys. We're almost done. All right, can you see me? It probably would look better with satin ribbon. These need to be cut, but this is all I got. Shout out to people who like just tie ribbon really, really good because it's not me. All right, let's do the other side. I think this should have been thicker too, the ribbon. Like this is like half an inch maybe. So maybe the 1 inch works better. And if you guys just heard that printer going, that's what that was, that sound. Well, these are tied a little, one's bigger than the other, but you guys get the point. Is this too babyish? Like with the bows on the side? Let me know. I do listen to music while I work. I mostly listen to like praise and worship music though. So I am constantly praising and worshiping in the studio. It's like, Lord, please bless this whole studio, this whole entire studio. So I do blast my music. Actually, right before I came on, this is my speaker, and I blast it off of my old phone, and then I record tutorials and stuff with the phone that we're recording on. That's how I typically do it. So thank you guys. We are wrapping up. Let me know if the ribbons, because they usually do this with baby stuff. Let me know if the ribbons are too much, or if a bigger ribbon will make it look more age appropriate. But then again, these are like young, like elementary teachers, like, kindergarten teacher. So I like it. And then they'll have the shirt. It's three teachers, by the way. My daughters have three teachers. And then all of the little goodies, the Tylenol Classic Touch, because them kids will give you a headache. So yeah, I will post a picture. I'm gonna go out probably tomorrow and look for a cute little basket to assemble everything in. And I think that they'll be really, really happy with everything. Somebody said the bowls add a special touch. The bow is cute. Yeah, I think so. I think maybe I would like it more if they were at least 1 inch or 1.5 inches, because this is the half an inch size. So I do have like this almost like glitter. It's like a glitter ribbon. I don't think it goes all that well though with this. Alrighty, guys, we're gonna wrap up. Let's see. Yeah, I think the teachers will like it. They had to deal with a lot this year. So I typically am the classroom teacher, or what is it? The person who comes in, the classroom parent. I didn't do it this year. I did it the years before, but it's just I know what we're trying to do with our business, so I really didn't have the time to dedicate. I usually make the whole, like, whatever grade level my kids are on, I usually make shirts for the whole grade level and just gift them. Um I just There's nothing that'll change my opinion that teachers need to be taken care of, because I didn't stay in the profession. Um, I didn't make enough money. I wasn't appreciated. The admin just, it was insane. It wasn't worth the headache, in my opinion. So we need to do everything that we can to get good people to educate our youth. Like, I will never stop preaching about that. um, so yeah, I'm not gonna keep going on and on about it. But you guys know my feelings. Do not Olivia Thomas says, "Do not go well. Stay with the smaller ribbon. Looks better." Oh, okay. She's saying stay with the smaller ribbon. Maybe the big ribbon will turn it into looking babyish. I don't know. I can always test it out on. I do have bigger ribbon here, so I can always test it out just to see how it'll look on the bigger ribbon. So that is all, you guys. Thank you so much for joining me. Any final words, anyone? What what are the words? The words on here is a teacher's name. It says Miss Vega. I know, like, I was trying to figure out a way to flip my camera around, because since I don't have multiple cameras, I have to use my front facing camera. So, but there's a way to flip it. I just couldn't figure it out in time enough. So hopefully next time I'll have it turn the opposite way, so you won't be seeing like a mirrored image. Okay. So thank you guys so much. I will see you guys probably in a few weeks. I'm going to try to do the lives once a month. I don't know if this is a good time or not. I try to be mindful of other people that are going live or doing other things. But Thursdays will always be my post day. So we can move it a little bit earlier if this isn't a good time for people. You guys just let me know. And I will see you guys later. Bye. Thank you guys.